Their first ball. Their first uniform. Their first number. Their first teammate. Their first goal. Their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Michigan Stars Elite Podcast provided by Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Erwin van Elst. I'm the Director of Coaching for Michigan Stars Elite, and I'm here today with our General Manager, Dan Chun.
Welcome to OMPT Specialist Auburn Hills Clinic, your one-stop destination for all your physical therapy needs. Conveniently located across the street from Oakland University, our state-of-the-art facility offers a comfortable and inviting atmosphere. Our spacious treatment area and modern gym, including AquaTrack, red cord suspension system, and extensive resistance training equipment, provide the perfect environment to optimize recovery and growth. Visit us today and experience the OMPT difference.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Hi, my name is Paul Tinian. I'm with the Michigan Jaguars. I'd like to welcome all of you to Michigan Jaguars Monthly and thank Jonathan for the invitation to be here on MSN. Just wanted to let everybody know that this will be an inside look at our club, and every month we'll be providing some new hosts and maybe some new guests that we're inviting in to get a better idea of what's going on in and around.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy opening up this March will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
We watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network!
I watch soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
لا تنسون تتابعونا على Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I like to watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
Me gusta mirar fútbol en Michigan Soccer Network.
I watch soccer on Michigan Soccer Network.
I love watching soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Back to Beatrial. He'll take a shot and he'll bear it! And then he'll fire it from Billows and it'll go in! One-on-one with Kudret. She'll put it off the post, save by Kudret. Cut back from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in. And that's going to be fired. Valeno with a dot. Oh, she keeps fighting, looking for goal number 2. Cuts it inside, shot, and that goes in. Good work is this one by Henry. Oh, good save by Jasinski. Dot 208. That's missed. Oh, it's Stone. In the ball, and both goals so far. Will fire one, and that's a wonderful save. Buddy puts it back for Al Jazeer, beaten, and he'll bury it. Going. He'll fire one now from distance, and that is in. What a strike by Ben Maher. This is high kick, but they're going to keep playing. Kim has it now. Johnson with a shot, and that's in! Hello, everybody, and welcome into Romeo High School here tonight for this MAC Red title matchup. Live on the Michigan Soccer Network on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We're excited as Romeo welcoming in Eisenhower and the Eagles. And alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. We are just 15 minutes away from the start of this matchup, and Steve, it's going to be an exciting one.
Yeah, everything on the line tonight for the MAC Red title. An opportunity for Romeo to beat Ike for, maybe I believe it's the first time in school history they haven't been able to find a way to beat them, but a lot on the line tonight. They put themselves in position throughout the regular season to have a chance to win the title, the MAC Red title tonight. Romeo has to win. Eisenhower can win with a win or a draw. A lot on the line tonight. Should be an exciting matchup here tonight, John.
That it should. Let's take a look here at our profiles. Right now here, starting with the visitors in Eisenhower. They're currently first in the MAC Red. 35 goals for, 24 against, 6 shutouts in total here. Head coach Murdad Nakuger is the head coach here
for them. They've got 15 games played, 10-4-1 overall.
Yeah, and a team that's been playing hot as of late, making their way up into the rankings even this past week in the final rankings of the season, and a dangerous team who's always tested. Any of these teams in the MAC Red are being challenged night in, night out, John. We see that all the time. So a team that's been playing hot and a lot to play for here tonight.
That they do is put this now. The Romeo Bulldogs, they're currently sitting in second in the league, 35 goals for, 9 against. You can see there 14 shutouts. They've only allowed 9 goals in 20 games with 14 shutouts. Ava Hill has 14 of those shutouts. And we had a chance to have a conversation with the head coach, Trevor Foster, here before the game. Here's what he had to say as he sat down with Steve Besk here at the start of this broadcast.
And I'm joined here by Romeo head coach Trevor Foster. Trevor, obviously a big game tonight. Not much to explain to the girls, right? They know what's on the line. What's the message to the team before the game tonight?
You know, it's interesting. We had a whole weekend together in Traverse City coming up to this. So we spent a lot of time talking about it, a lot of team bonding. This is the biggest regular season game in Romeo history. The girls know what's on the line. There's going to be a lot of alumni here tonight that have helped us build to this point. They know that, and it's not going to take much hyping up, but we got some special stuff planned.
So obviously you guys have had a successful season so far, obviously putting yourself in this position to even have a chance at this. What are going to be the important factors for you guys as far as, maybe defensively or offensively? Like, what are going to be some of the keys you think to your success tonight?
Yeah, well, we play a very specific brand of soccer. We like to control the game. We like to create goals, not just kick the ball as far as we can and hope for the best. I always tell the girls, paint a picture of a goal. Don't just take a chance at one. And to be able to control the game, control the possession like we have been for the most part, most of the season, I think that'll be key.
And you kind of already touched on it, but how special is it going to be here, an opportunity at home, a chance to maybe win in front of your own fans, so that comfortability of knowing playing at home, sometimes that's just that little bit of extra motivation. How special could this night be here tonight?
It couldn't be any more special, like you said, especially being at home. We struggled at Swinehart earlier this season. Historically, we always have. Romeo has never beat Eisenhower at the varsity level, so we're hoping tonight is the first.
All right, well, thank you so much, and best of luck tonight.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Welcome back. Here is Trevor Foster. Had some words of encouragement here for his team. As Steve, you mentioned, there's not much motivation needed for a game like this where you have two teams who are fighting for a title. The way this works tonight is Romeo has to win. Eisenhower only needs a point. So whether a win or a tie, they become the league title, the champions. With a win, Romeo will take home, and they have never won a MAC Red. And as Trevor Foster had said, they have never beaten Eisenhower.
Yeah, and the opportunity is right there for you tonight, and no better chance, no better place to do it than here at home. If you're Romeo, you put yourself in position all season long to set up where this game, comes down and means everything, and you have to win the game. So you're going to throw bodies forward, you're going to throw everything you can at the game. You can't settle at any point. And even Eisenhower knows that even if this game is in a draw position late, that they're going to have to be on their toes, because one shot and one goal against and they lose, and they will lose the title. So it's going to be a battle both ways. I don't think you'll see Eisenhower sit back in any way as well. They're going to try to go for it. Both these teams will throw everything they can at each other and try to do their best to win the title tonight.
That they will. Let's take a look here at the weather. It's supposed to be 68 degrees here right now at the time of kickoff. It was a beautiful day here, as well as you take a look there at Jillian Wilkinson, the defender, a player to watch here tonight for us here for Romeo. Wilkinson comes in. She's got 5 goals on the season. There's Coach Trevor Foster right there. And we take a look now at the league standings, Steve, and again, just looking at the MAC Red, Eisenhower 7-1-1. They 22 points, Romeo 20. As we mentioned, that 1 point, all they need tonight, a win. Romeo 6-1-2. They get a win, they take their first league MAC Red title. Anchor Bay 2-2-5. with 11 points. Hard to believe that a team that's got 2 wins, 2 losses, and 5 ties is sitting in third in the table. And you see there at the end, L'Anse Creuse North, Dakota, and Grosse Pointe North all have 6 points apiece. So that rounds out.
A bit of a top-heavy way that the season panned out. But 2 meeting here in the last day of the regular season, and an opportunity for both sides to win a championship, and couldn't ask for anything more than that as a player.
That we are. We're going to step aside here, take a quick break. We come back here, we'll get you your starting 11s as we're just mere moments away from the start of this MAC League title. You're watching Girls High School Soccer live on the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll be back.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. We help players develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills, receiving and finishing from different situations such as volleys, headers, one touch, and off the dribble, with and without pressure. In addition, we help players increase their speed of play, dominate with their off-the-ball movement, awareness of space, defenders, and teammates. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, as well as large groups and team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country. We've also developed one of the most detail-oriented training programs to help out players. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. For more information, visit our website, evolutionperformancetraining.com, or text or call 248-818-3943.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
The kind of forgotten pillar, right, of sports, right, where like we always talk about it. We always say that the mental edge is the difference because everyone's, athletic, technical, tactical at a certain level, but we don't actually spend a ton of time on it necessarily, right? So kind of talk to me about that. Do you feel like I can see there being huge benefits to all the kids and all the families from a just socialization and collective mental health standpoint with these conversations, and then also a
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Welcome back here into Romeo High School here on this Monday evening. It's MAC Red Title Monday, live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Romeo versus Eisenhower. Eisenhower ranked number 12 in the state. And they've got a solid team of their own. I mean, Alara Jagabowski has 8 goals, 8 assists as a freshman. Grace DeYoung, 6 goals and 2 assists. And what we're going to do is we're going to let the public address announcer here at Romeo take over. But when we come back, we'll give you starting 11s and Steve's keys.
The rosters for tonight's game, starting with Eisenhower. Number 0, Vivica Grolchuk. Number 1, Amy Sidaway. Number 2, Adley Farr. Number 3, Chloe O'Loughlin. Number 4, Marissa Mursky. Number 5, Charlotte Long. Number 6, Lily Nowak. Number 7, Ashley Edwards. Number 8, Katie Vanderwinkle. Number 10, Elena Medina. Number 11, Natalie Vernon. Number 12, Coral Dennis. Number 13, Ava Dukai. Number 14, Gabriela Matowski. Number 15, Sonia Peterson. Number 16, Abigail Gertzley. Number 17, Alorella Jabakowski. Number 18, Grace DeYoung. Number 19, Patel Chanel. Number 20, Grace Clauston. Number 21, Julia Anau. 22, Ellie Doust. And number 23, Gabriela Vasquez. The head coach of the Eagles is Merdad Nekelgar. And now your Romeo Bulldogs. Number 0, Isabella Skoljanowski. Number 1, Eva Hill. Number 2, Olivia Kako. Number 4, Jenna LePew. Number 5, Claire Carmody. Number 7, Olivia Skamsky. Number 8, Ava Kelly. Number 9, Isabella Yakubowski. Number 10, Annie Frank. Number 11, Cassie Palazzolo. Number 12, Ava McMillan. Number 13, Lydia Hill. Number 14, Kylie Goloszewski. Number 15, Olivia Luther. Number 17, Dia Hingle. Number 18, Addison Harris. Number 21, Olivia Turley. Number 22, Isabella Barron. Number 23, Addison Kamik. Number 24, Jillian Wilkinson. Number 26, Tierra Amadeo. The head coach of the Bulldogs is Trevor Foster. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats and everyone face the flag as we proudly play our national anthem.
Beautiful rendition there of the national anthem, and look at that running out of the Bulldogs' mouth. There's the Romeo Bulldogs get ready for this game. You can't ask for a better kind of a entrance there, Steve, to start a championship game like this. And let's take a look though here at the starting 11s with the Eagles, and take it away, Steve.
Yeah, and I think a couple players that we should be alert for: Alexa Jacobowski, the midfielder, as well. Grace DeYoung, a midfielder. Ava Dukai as well in that midfield for Eisenhower. Going to be dangerous, and up top, Chloe O'Loughlin. So a lot to be worried about for the Eagles here tonight.
And we'll now take a look here at the starting 11s here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and for the Bulldogs, we talked about in the open, 14 shutouts, and that defense is anchored by goalkeeper Ava Hill. Up top, both Lydia Hill and Isabel Barron, two players that are going to have to be on high alert for Eisenhower because they can be very dangerous for Romeo. And on the backside, Jillian Wilkinson, another anchor to that Romeo defense.
That is. And Steve, before we get this match started, let's talk about the keys of the match here for both these teams, as we'll put that on the screen now. We call it Steve's keys here on this evening. We'll start here with the Eisenhower. Oops, I left a...
Well, for Eisenhower tonight, John, first thing's definitely going to be trying to keep possession throughout this game and force Romeo have to defend a lot, keep their defensive shape, and it would be important for them to get on the board first, right? Coming here into Romeo's home field, if they can get on the board first, it'll definitely add to their positivity and confidence moving forward throughout the rest of the match.
That it will, and we'll put the keys up here for the Bulldogs here in just a moment as we're officially underway here from Romeo High School. Immediately down here on this near side are the Bulldogs, and this ball put into the box. Out now towards midfield, and Chloe O'Loughlin. Here come Eisenhower. And Eisenhower in the white kits here tonight going left to right on your screen, and in the red and black kits are the Bulldogs going right to left. And Steve, let's take a look at your keys here now for the Bull. That's immediate throw. And here come the Bulldogs. We'll push it off the screen for the time being. This ball's put in and out for a goal kick. But let's take a look here at those keys, Steve.
Well, I think, for the Bulldogs, off to a fast start here at home, be good to keep that energy from the crowd, from that emotion of the pregame. Sometimes that just can be important. They need to be physical, make sure that they stand up to the test and forget history, knowing that they haven't beat Ike before. You can't think about that tonight. It's a new game, just 80 minutes here tonight, and they're going to have to be physical. They're going to have to be on top of their game, and they have to win. So a tie doesn't do them any good, so I got to throw everything at it tonight.
Stukaido O'Loughlin. Ball played into Eris. Apologize, it's Grace Young. O'Loughlin comes in, 3 goals, 5 assists here on the season for Eisenhower, scoring 35 goals along the way have the Eagles, allowing 24 goals in their 15 games. This ball played far post for Jakubowski. Flag will go up for offsides.
First attack of the game, and Eisenhower jumps the gun just a little bit on the run. Talk about that defensive side from Romeo, how stout they've been defensively. It starts with the goalkeeper into that back line, being organized, knowing when to step. Sometimes the offsides decisions that are made are just as much credit to the defense as the offense not timing the run or timing the play. A well-organized defense can draw players offside if there's good communication back there.
Good defensive play by Medina. Ball back. That's McMillan on the defensive play there, the senior. Had a chance to talk with Merdad Cougar, before this game, Steve. We talked to him earlier this afternoon, and he was talking about the youth of this Eisenhower team. Last year they were a team that didn't do they had a bunch of seniors and didn't hit the expectations of the team. But this year, with a younger team, they've been able to do that. And I use the word cautiously optimistic about what his team's been able to do this year. Not put a lot of pressure on them, like, hey, we're a young team, but we're here. And then they got a tough battle coming up on Wednesday. They take on Stony Creek in the opening round of districts at Stony Creek on a Wednesday night. So he knows that, and he knows his team, but very confident in this young squad.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, with a veteran squad, obviously you want that expectation to do well, but sometimes those things don't happen, and then sometimes a young squad just, too young to realize what they're getting into. See Ike see that one out for a goal kick, but sometimes a young squad too naive and in that inexperience to know what they're up against, and they just play hard and follow everything that the coaches is trying to direct them to do. And Ike has seen that success as maybe they didn't start off as in a rankings position early in the season as much, but they've come on late, and their overall record proves why they should be there, playing good soccer and a chance to win the MAC Red here tonight. So obviously they've put themselves in a good position throughout the season.
One goes out of touch on that far side for a throw-in. So just 5 minutes into this game and 0-0 and a good crowd on hand here. Trevor Foster mentioned an alumni from here from past teams. He's on the flip side of what Murdad said, his team is looking to change history. Looking to take advantage of an opportunity where they are right now. These two teams saw each other here a few weeks back, and Eisenhower won that game 2-0. Jakubowski now, the team's leading scorer, freshman, 8 goals, 8 assists on the season. So this ball going to be put into the box, and Ava Hill picks it up. First time stopping by and joining us here, we appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Like us, share us, follow us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and everywhere in between. We are live right now on all 4 networks. We appreciate you stopping by. Ball switched here to Jakubowski. Oh, that's a foul.
First foul of the game comes against Ike. And
Saeed Muhammad, comments coming on YouTube. Go Bulldogs, go Romeo. So getting the comments in, get them in. We'll call them off here if we can. And ball played by DeYoung. And Eisenhower in the white kits. That's Ava Dukai making the run up on that far side. She'll cut it inside. Murdad had nothing but nice things to say about Dukai. We asked, who we should be looking for here today. Obviously, stats show one side of the story, but there's sometimes they don't show the other side, right? Take players who are just working workhorses on the field, finding ways to get the job done. It might not always show up on a stat sheet as the clock will come to a stop here as there's an injury. And he was talking about that. You look at Dukai. Dukai's for the season, she's only got, looking at Eisenhower's stat sheet, she's got only 5 goals, 1 assist. But a lot of times, that second and third assist comes from a player like Dukai. And he was talking about that. Just, what she's been able to do on the field is we saw number 21, Julia Nill, the freshman midfielder, walking off here. Hopefully she's okay. But Dukai, a junior midfielder, so now back underway here. Ball back to the Romeo Bulldogs. It's Barron, and another player looking at here today. 5 goals, 1 assist for her. She's second on the team with goals for the Bulldogs behind the 9 goals of Lydia Hill. She's got 3 assists as well. Does Hill? Sister, the goalkeeper, Eva Hill. Ball shot, and that's going to go wide.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. I got to say this, though. We got to say it. Every time we come in contact with Eisenhower, we are showered with gifts of food. It is
snacks.
It's snack. I mean, it's as I put a gummy bear in my mouth.
Yeah. What do you got going on over here? Some exotic flavors of sorts. I don't know.
Or just constantly shower with gifts, and we appreciate it. I mean,
try one of all these.
Everyone could be like Ike.
Right, be like Ike. Be like Ike.
Ball will go out now for a throw-in on that far side. That was Lydia Hill on that far side. She's a little surprised that wasn't her ball for the throw-in. Ball put into the top of the 18. Wazuski, she went down. Now the ball here towards midfield. This is the business end of the season. Last game of the season here for Eisenhower and Romeo as they make their playoff run here starting later this week. Romeo will be at Utica. Eisenhower will be at Stony Creek. Palazzolo puts us one in. But 7 games and you win a state title. You can go on a 7-game run. Or if you have a first-round bye, it's a 6-game run. But a 7-game run and you are a state champion.
Only one team in each division will get to say they successfully completed that, and be interesting to see who comes out of each district and region amongst all the 4 divisions.
So another throw-in coming up here. And 29 minutes to go here in half number 1. Another long throw in from Hill. Whoa. Volley that goes up and through the goal. You feel goal. Not the goal. Good crowd again here on hand to see a championship game. When teams start to do really well in these types of games, these types of leagues, crowds start to get bigger, press start to show up. Tonight, that's what we have on hand here. Full press box here tonight. Kozewski down by the end line, tries to cut it back. Defended there by Peterson, Sonia Peterson. The freshman, she's got 3 goals this season. The Bulldog off in the distance is being deflated as we speak. We've been here many times. I've never seen them run out of that tunnel, but maybe I guess Sam, our operator up top, goes, John, it's there every game. I'd never seen it before. As Glazewski puts us one towards the goal, and that's knocked away. You've been here a couple times, right, Steve? You never noticed that thing? Go back and look at the film, I guess, right?
I can't say that I recall it being there, but I feel like I've seen it in pictures on social media, so maybe that's why it's ringing a bell. So
makes sense.
Another foul coming here against Ike. Free kick coming for the Bulldogs. They'll look to play quick.
Seen that from them here.
And we saw it often in one of the first games we were here against Ann Arbor Skyline. They had looked to play quick most of the game.
Well, you know, and part of your keys are start fast. So I mean, yeah, fast free kicks are that's a spot-on key, Steve.
Well, and talking to coach before the game, and talked about how they play a unique, different brand of style, and it's definitely up tempo. They're willing to push it and play fast, and so far this season it's been pretty successful for them.
Hill fighting strong there with Medina. She wins the battle. Played back to Medina. And that's far. Back to Medina. Oh. Now here come the Bulldogs in transition. That's Hill. Falls down, and this ball played in. Sit away. The senior picks it up. Now, Steve, I know that she's wearing it's pink. It's awfully close, to. Is that a moment where a referee would say, hey, maybe that's not the right jersey tonight? I mean, it's not red, but I mean, it's pretty close.
I've seen far worse.
Okay.
Get away with. I would have no issue with that.
Okay.
But no, you're right. More or less, actually, the issue actually becomes that she's wearing black socks, and that's really what we should not be allowed, because the goalkeeper cannot have the same color stockings or socks as the opponent. And it's just to prevent against situations when there's a save, a rebound, a last touch, and figure out if it's a goal kick, corner kick, or a foul, no foul, and where the touch comes from, and you're a referee, assistant referee, and you're looking in on the play from distance, and you see 2 black shin guards going in. It's a lot harder to tell who hit who first, and if you can't tell which color, if they're both the same. So to be fair, it's one of those things I've had to do as a referee where you ask the goalkeeper before the game to change socks, and they give you a funny look. But, it's in the rule book. It's right there. You're not supposed to match the opposing team, and that's the reason why. It's not just to make it look good on TV. It's purely to help the game and the officials to make sure that getting the right call becomes a lot easier.
Well, it makes total sense as this ball shifted out wide. And it goes just out. Throw-in coming up here on that far side. Ball back, and they'll work this through that back line. That's Ava Hill. Out comes the goalkeeper and sit away to pick that one up. Part of the match brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery. Drink good drinks, eat good eats, have good times. Head over to the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75 or Northville at 7 Mile and Haggerty. And just mention MSN. Get a free flight of Granite City beers if you're 21 and over. Last night we were there a stone throw away from Granite City at Schoolcraft College. Now Jakubowski for the Eagles. Look at play went up into O'Loughlin. That hit ball gets by Hill. Down goes O'Loughlin. A foul called.
Yeah, and almost a disaster there near the top of the box as Eisenhower was breaking in, and I think there might have been an initial shot that got saved or cleared out by the maybe the goalkeeper, and played a little bit of pinball in there, but
that's Lydia Hill looking to play this one long, looking for Carmody. Carmody keeps it on the pitch. Oh, good ball. That's blocked. Hill now with a head on it. No, that's Kozewski. Kozewski with a shot. That's blocked. Another shot blocked. That one goes off for a corner.
First corner of the game here for the Bulldogs. They're going to get a set piece here with a dangerous opportunity to try to strike first. Nearly halfway through to this first half.
Well, here comes the corner. Oh, good grab by the goalkeeper and Sidaway.
Good presence in there, good strength with their hands to go up, make that catch and hold on to it, not allowing any kind of rebound. And no Bulldogs could pounce on that.
Good work on that far side.
Good job, Cass!
Almost poked away and then clear out of bounds. Steve, everything you expected here in this first half?
Yeah, I think so far. I think, both teams have had some chances. So both teams, throwing everything they can going forward. No one's going to sit back. As much as Eisenhower knows that a tie is going to be good enough, At no point in this game are they going to be comfortable with the tie, knowing one shot could sink their title hopes. So, they're going to throw everything they can, and you've seen Romeo already here. 5 early shots, just throwing everything they can towards a frame of goal, and they understand they have to do everything they can to get the victory tonight. And early indications are they're going to keep doing that throughout this match.
This ball put into the top of the 18. That was DeYoung, and Hill comes up with it.
Not a bad opportunity there for Ike. It's a good little volley, just unable to get enough pace on it. Towards indications are they're going to keep doing that throughout this match. Put it on frame.
This ball put into the top of the 18. Or look at this. That was DeYoung, and Hill comes up with it. Good run up that far side. Dukai puts this one in and cleared back out to just where it came back from.
Yeah, again, that Romeo defense, which has been so solid all season long. Again, they're just finding themselves in the right position, making sure they get a clearance, not allowing Eisenhower to capitalize off those crosses coming into play.
The ball played in Jakubowski. It just goes over her head as Hill comes over, plays with her feet. Another comment coming in. That's Tom Johans. Let's go, Romeo. More Romeo call-outs. A couple subs coming on here now for the Bulldogs. Hangel steps on.
Another puppy in the stands.
Is it really? There's now Barron on the ball. Barron, a senior with 5 goals. Out wide to Kako. Puts this one in towards the 12, and that one's cleared away.
Not a bad look there, just cleared away, but a dangerous ball played in, and Romeo regains possession here.
There's played it back and looking for Barron. Ball now. Well, shoulder to shoulder. That was Amadeo. This ball played over the top by Jakubowski.
Battle going on down there.
Mursky. Now Hill, left-footed up the field. A lot of times you might just want to clear that one out if you're Hill. But it stays on the pitch, and now Carmody on the ball for the Bulldogs. Frank looks to go long. It's Wilkinson now. And second on the team with 5 goals. See a little more patience now out of this attack from the Bulldogs. That one goes out. We're seeing some times here they go long. Other times they're working the ball around a little bit. Again, trying different things here to catches Eisenhower back line off their balance. This ball played up top. I mean, a team that's allowed 24 goals this season. It's now Barron. Barron wins it back. Can't force that ball there, as that's a foul.
First foul of the game on Romeo. Been fairly clean so far, but just a little bit of too much contact there. Spot on referee right there in front of him. Free kick coming here for Eisenhower.
Ball played long and tried to be settled down by Wilkinson, but unable to keep it as Farr. Two Eagles collide. Now Carmody. It is senior night here tonight for the Bulldogs, so at halftime they'll honor their seniors. Ten seniors on the Bulldogs this season. As a coach, I always tried, Steve, not to have senior night be on a meaningful night. My first 2 years at Groves, we ended up having meaningful games, league matchups where it's the last game, you're going for a title, you win or lose, it's yours, and you're playing at senior night. It's like the worst, it's realistically, it's like one of the worst nights to have, senior night, because you want to honor your seniors, right? Not every senior can be on the starting 11, right? You got 10 players who are seniors this season. It's a battle that coaches have to deal with. And to be fair, in a league like the MAC Red, where you play home and away, where you're playing 14 games of league schedule, it's hard to have a non-league game as your last game. That's a shot. That's going to go up and over. But I had that exact same problem. We played home and away in those seasons, and you struggled to.
What are your thoughts about having senior night on not the last home game?
Well,
that's I've seen schools do that where they do like senior night and celebrate them on a not necessarily the last game of the season, which
I got smarter about it. All right, so we ended up. I would just pick one of the later games in the season, and I would pick an opponent that I felt that pretty confident that we could beat, and we would play that opponent, and then go out there and just go have fun, take the pressure off of it, and we did that. So for my last 3 years, we played opponents that we felt that we could, anybody on our team could fight and battle with and come out, successful. That's what we did. Is Wilkinson looking for Amadeo. Amadeo now down by the end line. Amadeo, and Sidaway makes the save.
Great effort there. Beat her defender, get in on goal. A little toe poke towards the net. Keeper comes up big with the save. Sidaway. Been solid all night so far.
Ball out here, Jakubowski. Ball put in, and that's headed back, but goes right to Dukai. Dukai left-footed shot, a save by Hill. Fantastic save from Hill. Great shot from Dukai, and now a corner kick coming up here for the Eagles.
Great opportunity from Ava Dukai, and she hits it with her left foot. Probably couldn't have hit it much better. She put it up just what would have been probably under the bar. Ava Hill gets a finger to it, be able to push it up over the crossbar, and out for a corner kick here for Eisenhower. Their first of the match.
And now we're seeing O'Laughlin puts this one in. Jakubowski gets a head on it, and Hill makes a save.
Talked about it from the get-go. Goalkeeping going to be huge tonight from both sides. Going to need to be called when they need to be called on tonight. They're going to both have to come up huge, and both sides have been tested here early so far.
Guy slips there on the turf. Jakubowski, good win by Barron. Got Wilkinson and Amadeo. Julian Eel clears that one up and out of touch on that far side. This part of the match brought to you by Commercial Graphics, the official graphics company of the Michigan Soccer Network. Our banners and our apparel and all the things that we're doing with our printing is all done by Commercial Graphics. To learn more about Commercial Graphics, head over to comgraphics.com today. Farr will play this back to Sidaway. Sidaway has 4 shutouts and 2 combined shutouts for 6 on the season. She's a commit to Christopher Newport University.
That's a new one. Have not heard of that school before.
Me neither. Looking for Dukai, and that one's going to go out. But then on the flip side, you've got Viveka Krolizik. She's committed to Olivet College as a goalkeeper. She's got 2 combined shutouts, so they have 2 senior goalkeepers committed to college.
Helpful when you got a back line that you can count on, regardless of who you put in there.
So this will be thrown in by Farr. And that's cleared out. So 10 minutes to play here, 0-0. John Turner, Steve Besk on the call here tonight. Live from Romeo High School in this MAC Red title matchup. As Farr puts this one towards top of the 18. Oh, a good tackle. Back to Farr. She puts this one towards the top of the 18, and it's hard to read as O'Laughlin now tries to make her positioning. She goes down. No foul, says the referee. We keep playing.
Definitely some contact there, but the referee right on top of it says no.
Now a free kick coming up here.
Foul here against the Bulldogs. Free kick coming for Eisenhower, just about 35 yards out or so. Gonna guess this one will probably be headed towards the frame of net. Maybe a set piece here, maybe some kind of designed play and something short, but I imagine this is going on frame.
Not sure who's taking this shot. Two-man wall. This one put in. That wide open O'Laughlin, and that one just goes out.
Not a bad look as Eisenhower was able to get a player almost on the end of it, but unable to redirect it towards the face of goal and out for a goal kick.
Come the Eagles. Out to Jakubowski. Ball to touch and throw-in coming here for the Eagles. So a free kick now. Their foul. Romeo does not do any good for them if they get a tie here tonight. They are looking for the win. Meanwhile, the Eagles, all they need is a tie, so they can play very conservative tonight, stay back defensively, and just manage the pressure. Come out of here, league champs in the MAC Red. This ball put in towards top of the 18. Oh, that was almost a foul. It's Dukai. That was Dukai. Is this ball still inside? The Bulldogs making their way, but one back by Peterson. Seen the possession here change quite a bit here in these last 10 minutes for Eisenhower. They're controlling more of the play right now. Oh, that may be a high kick, and it was.
We talked about it from the get-go. Possession was going to be key for Eisenhower. One, coming into a stadium away on the road, having to kind of withstand that early emotional roller coaster you have to deal with sometimes on the road, and they've done that. They've been able to kind of settle the game down, keep possession. They've come alive here as of late. Several more shots on target, testing the goalkeeper and really settling into this game. But they're definitely not sitting back and being comfortable with this draw right now. They're throwing bodies forward and understanding that they're going to probably need to score, whether to tie or to win this game.
That's Hill. She's dispossessed, and Bulldogs now making their way up. A shot that will go up and over. Take a look here at that shot again, goes up and over. Ball played over the top, looking for O'Loughlin. She fights, gets the ball, keeps going, good tackle, and now this ball played over midfield. Wilkinson cuts it back. Now Barron. Oh, that's into Amadeo. Oh, she just can't collect it. Ball back to Amadeo, just too much pace and runs out of real estate. So 4.5 to go in this first half. Beautiful night for soccer. Been a beautiful weekend for soccer. We covered 4 games in total this weekend. We had 3 games on Saturday alone. Catholic League finals. Saw Cranbrook win the Catholic League over in the Cardinal Championship over University of Liggett in the first game on Saturday. Then we saw Marion beat Warren Regina 2-1 in the Bishop Championship. And then later in the evening, the nightcap, we covered the Flint City AFC versus Detroit City FC in the USLW. That game ended in a 2-2 tie. That game had a lot of fun and moments in that game, Steve.
Back and forth, disallowed goal, a lot of different action. Comeback, lead changes, fireworks.
Everything. Fireworks were not a euphemism. They actually happened. This ball played in and right into the arms of Sidaway. You look at the replay here. Shot just. I don't know why I did that. Oh, the graphics, right? Oh, the fun moments, right, Steve?
Yep.
Barron goes down. Good work. That's Dukai. They're going to call a foul.
Just under 3 minutes to play. Free kick coming here for the Eagles, just inside the half as they'll play quick.
Good cutback. And from Jakubowski, and I like what a touch. Jakubowski. Back to Farr. And now Farr puts this one into the box. Oh, that's right by Hill, off the post. Somehow stays out of the goal. My goodness.
Best chance of the game coming here to Eisenhower with just a minute and a half to go in this first half. And somehow, some way, that ball stays out of the net, gets past.
Look at this, Steve, right here. Look
all
at this
the
play.
Defenders.
I just don't know how that doesn't go in.
Goes off the post, and Romeo fans everywhere breathe a sigh of relief as a minute to go here now before the break. And I'm sure the Bulldogs will be happy to just get to half here at scoreless 0-0. After that,
I believe that was Medina, too. That I mean, it might have been Dukai. No, it was Dukai. They got a touch on that ball. As now here comes Hill on the other side with under a minute to go.
Throwing coming to Ike on the far side. They'll take their time here as the clock ticks away. 40 seconds to play.
Now Barron. Wilkinson. Towards Dukai. And maybe his last opportunity was 17 seconds to go. And that'll do it. And I don't think she realizes how much time was left. And to do that, we'll do it. What are your thoughts here on this first half, Steve?
Well, John, I think much of what we expected in fast pace, teams trying their best to find a way ahead. Obviously, a flurry of chances at both ends. Eisenhower with probably the best chance, but still plenty of play for it in the second half. Both teams giving themselves a shot. The MAC Red title is on the line as we head to the second half. That it is. Don't go anywhere. We come back here. We'll have halftime stats and much more. It's scoreless here at the half. We'll be back on their side of the break.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Welcome back here into Romeo High School. We're here at the half, 6 minutes, 42 seconds to go. It is senior night here. It is senior night, so they're doing their senior festivities here right now. Steve, we're going to bring it into the press box here in a moment. But Steve, thoughts here on this game so far?
Well, John, it's been an up and down game. Both sides have proven why they're sitting 1 and 2 in the league. They're sitting here for a reason. We talked about the defensive efforts from Romeo, and there's 14 shutouts throughout the season, and they're showing that tonight here. Defensively getting a little bit of luck from the post, of course. And Eisenhower, there's a reason they're sitting atop the table. They've created a lot of opportunities, a little bit more as the half went on, but Romeo's been throwing chances at the goal as well, so still a lot to play for. Both teams really trying everything they can with understanding what's on the line tonight.
Yeah, they do. You're right. And again, we talk about this in the opener. I talked about throughout the match is, Eisenhower, they don't have to do a lot here tonight. They just have to come out of this unscathed, right? And that's the battle for them. And while they want to win this game, it's just like we've seen in the World Cups and seen in other things. When teams don't have to do a whole lot other than tie, they can play more conservative. They can play defense. They just lock things down. And I'm not saying they're not playing for the win, but they don't have to do the same thing that Romeo has to do. Romeo has to win this game to win the title, and there's a different mentality when you're playing in that level.
Yeah, and absolutely. And as this game goes on in the second half, they'll probably lean a little bit more into that. But at the same time, they also know that that one shot and they could lose the title. And the last thing you want to do is lose out on the championship because you were getting a little bit too conservative and trying to settle for that tie. So they're going to try everything they can to roll through and try to come away victorious here. And whether that means through a win or through a tie, they're going to do what they can to try to bring home that MAC Red title.
That they will do. It's scoreless here at the half. It's senior night, and we'll be back here on the other side of the break. You're watching High School Girls Soccer live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. We'll be back. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Hey, give me some of it. Okay, all right, I'm going. The Journey, the Tilton girls, take one.
My favorite moments ever as a father was the moment she made the A-team.
They would always push me and my friends as well.
Their authenticity and integrity that they were able to do everything with.
I still struggle with a little bit, just like the confidence, like knowing that I'm in a different environment.
Could not be more proud of you, Justice, and of you, Remini.
Only gonna be a roast here.
No, it's not a roast.
Motion, and it was hard. Don't tell anybody that.
And action.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
And we're back with highlights. Some first half highlights here. The shot there that just goes right to Hill. And this is a corner kick, Steven. It just, I know you mentioned they don't want to play too conservative, but Eisenhower at the end of that first half coming up pretty strong.
Yeah, they're not making no mistake about it. They're not sitting back. You know, they will be comfortable knowing if the game remains tied that they're in good shape. But the way they're playing tonight, they're throwing bodies forward, doing everything they can, try to get that go-ahead goal.
That they are. Now this is that one that Dukai got a touch on that hit the post, and I mean that just barely did not go in. So, that's their first half highlights. And Steve, a good first half. And as we get ready here for the second half, I got to say something. For the first time tonight, I tried these Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. They are really good. You mentioned they're very addictive.
I had my first experience with those Super Bowl Sunday, and my good friend Matt Reed brought them over and said, you know, put them down and said, you know, you're welcome. You guys are going to finish this bag before, you know, the next hour. And he was right. They did not last 60 minutes as we crushed them. And then I proceeded to buy them multiple times at the grocery store. So 'tis true, my friend. I know we didn't get a chance to look at the halftime stats, John, but 9 shots for Romeo, 5 for Eisenhower, both with 3 on target. Goalkeepers coming up with big saves, 4 and 3 respectively. Fouls, 3 on Romeo, 6 on Eisenhower. A bit of a physical first half. Nothing too overly concerning, I would say, but just two teams battling it out there, and each team with 1 corner kick. Really didn't take advantage of either set piece, but still 40 minutes to play, 0-0. A MAC red title on the line. Nothing more you can ask for, John, going into a second half.
No, you're
last
right.
Regular season of the game.
No, you're 100% right, and you just can't say enough about it, and it's an exciting game. It's exciting first half, and now, right now, these next 40 minutes will decide who wins the MAC Red, and we're excited to have it on the network. If it's your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. Like us and share us with your friends and your family, and always nice to see referees with the headpieces on, or the communication system, Steve. You don't see that a lot here at the high school level, but it's nice to see it every once in a while, and
adds that little bit of extra communication and can make things go much more smoothly out on the pitch.
I actually had that. I used a communication system back when I was a referee. As we're back underway here now, 40 minutes to go here to decide who wins the MAC Red Championship. John Turner, Steve Besk here live on the Michigan Soccer Network. Note to self, Steve, don't eat the hot chips during the commercial break.
No?
No, makes your throat a little dry.
That's why I crushed the bag of Takis in the car before the game. Make sure that I settle down. I appreciate the Ike boosters or parents as they dropped off a little care package to us again.
Yep, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I was going to say Flamin' Hot Cheetos. You eat one hot chip one time, and everyone just assumes that
you want to eat hot stuff all the time.
You should eat hot things all the time. But no, we do much appreciate it. Some other little gifts in there, as we much appreciate that.
Is this ball inside? That's Barrett now, and that one goes wide.
First chance here of the second half comes to the Bulldogs. Unable to put that shot on target, but encouraging if you're Romeo. Start off on the right foot here in the second half, getting that early shot. Trying to build that momentum here and find a way to get that first goal.
So you're seeing now a little activity now from the Bulldogs. A little pressure here. This ball puts in towards the top of the 6, but deflects out for a corner.
Second corner of the match coming here for the Bulldogs. Set piece and a dangerous opportunity they can try to utilize here to break this deadlock.
Ball in from Kermode. Ahead on that. That goes back post. Barron. It hit the hand.
I don't think the referee was going to be able to see that one as his positioning had him looking at the back of the player who may have struck the hand too, and just tough there without x-ray vision, John, to be able to see it. You know, that's one where...
Wait, refs can't see through players?
That's one to your point about the communication system. If this assistant referee on the near side had a clear look at it, that's something he could help communicate with, but it's a tough one. Sometimes there are just going to be situations where, you know, you just don't have an angle or don't have the sight line to see what happened there, and I think that was more the case, is just his positioning there and just unable to see that contact.
Now DeYoung plays his back. Well, given away, and that's Turley now on the ball here for the Bulldogs. Turley, a senior. This ball played. Bocce. It's now Barron. Oh, that's a heavy touch, and I just sit away. Steve, a good crowd here on hand. I mean, I would be pressed to say we got close to a couple hundred people here.
Yeah, good turnout here. Is beautiful night. Championship on the line. Two teams well supported here by their families and friends and schoolmates. So good atmosphere here tonight at Romeo, and an opportunity for the home team who never beat Ike, never won a MAC Red title, and you just got to find a way to come away with the win here tonight. And on the flip side, Eisenhower trying to wrap up another MAC Red title with a win or a draw.
Are those spicy chips getting to you too, Steve? Because
no, I'm good. I've had spicier.
Oh, as this ball's put in, out comes Hill.
Headed away, but Hill quick off her line there as she's able to scoop up that loose ball and take away that chance.
So Trevor Foster sent me something earlier in the afternoon here about his history here. Back in 2016, they won the MAC Blue in his first season. They had a realignment. They moved into the white. They finished mid-table in both 17 and 18, and then won the title back in 19. COVID obviously didn't happen. Their season was canceled. Realignment year, they were mid-table in the red last year, and this is their first time ever in the hunt for a title in his history since being here since 2016.
Yeah, and kind of what it gauged off talking to him pregame and the culture he's built, and having some alumni back here today, and understanding the importance of what this game means for Romeo soccer and this girls program, which has been on the rise in the last several years since he's taken over, and clearly their success has only grown in his tenure here, John. And you know, this run may not be a blip on the you know, in the record books, as he looks to maintain that success level that he has started.
There's Jakubowski on that far side. The way soccer has grown, and not only around this country, but in the state of Michigan, is tremendous, and the support for soccer at all levels is continuing to increase. As you see, I mean, again, I've never seen a soccer team running out of a tunnel before, like at least an inflatable tunnel of a Bulldog, and I know that's probably meant for their football team, but we see it now at soccer games, and it just shows you how far this game has come over the last 20, 30 years.
Yeah, the support and everything that goes into it now is
a good ball into the top, and that might go back post. Goes right to Barron. And she'll cut it back on her left foot. She'll keep taking. It gets past Jakubowski. Looking to get this one inside the box. Keeps going. That might deflect out for a corner. Ooh, a nice little shove. And that might be some frustration from from the moment.
Yeah, and it was a good battle down there the whole way, both sides. And
take a look at here again, Steve.
It just ended with a little bit of frustration, but just you see both players really giving a lot of effort there, and just a little bit too much contact there at the end, and she draws a foul.
Carmody. That might just go out. It does. So this game ends in a tie again. There used to be in league games back in the day in the early 90s in the OAA, league title, all league matches, there had to be a winner. So those games would end. You'd have to have go to overtime. So I think they had 2 5-minute overtime, sudden death. As now Kelly will look to take a shot from distance off the bar. I think Sidaway got a touch on that. But a shot from Kelly from about 25 yards out almost sneaks one by. Wow. Now Hill on the ball. Let's take a look at that one, Steve. Just here to take a look at it.
A shot from distance, and
I don't know if she did get a touch on it, but
yeah, I don't think she did, but it was a good shot nonetheless. Just a few inches shorter, and that ball maybe just gets in under the bar, but best opportunity probably of the game for Romeo, definitely of this half. Coming there from the shot from distance.
Wow, just best opportunity. I mean, we've seen both teams now equally have opportunities, one off the post, in the first half from Ava Dukai, and then we saw that one there from Ava Kelly, hit off the crossbar. So it's the tale of the Avas tonight. Right? Ava Kelly and then Ava Dukai. Now, Hibachi. So the throw-in coming up. Hibachi, and that's misplayed. Still inside the 18. Kelly gets a touch on it. Put back in, and Sidaway will make the easy grab. This part of the match brought to you by FC Barcelona Camps. Coming this July 3rd through July 7th, FC Barcelona's academy coaches from the historic FC Barcelona will make their way here to Legacy Sports Center in Brighton. To learn more or to register your son or daughter for camp, head over to camps.fcbarcelona.us. And make sure you put in the promo code FCBMSN to save $30 off registration. Over 80% full right now. So hurry up before time runs out. I didn't really follow the Spanish leagues or even leagues as a whole because back then they weren't really available on TVs. But I'll tell you right now, if I was a kid growing up, in Michigan right now playing soccer, I would love to go train at a camp like FC Barcelona.
Yeah, they just won La Liga again, I believe, for the 27th time. Just a week ago, so.
Is that a joke? Like when you say it like it?
No,
no. Because you'll be like, hey, they did it again for like the 30th time.
No, I believe it was their 27th title. They haven't won one in a few years. As Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid have been quite up the competition, but they did wrap it up just a week ago. So
they did lose a ton of. They did lose a ton of talent. Yeah, a couple holes.
Yeah.
This ball played in, and out comes Hill and makes the save.
Break here for Romeo.
And it is. This one played up in the middle. It's Turley on the ball. Thanks, Moms, for telling me who that was. Ball played in. Dukai. Oh, good footwork from Dukai. Well, looks to slot this one in and just too much pace.
Nifty footwork there as she tries to find her teammate. Just a little bit too much pace, but again, Eisenhower just coming in at waves and attacking in all different ways. There's a chance here for
collision, but
Bulldogs.
Carmody. Get a touch on that if you can, and unable to do so, but knocked out. Throwing coming up here is a couple of substitutions coming in for the Bulldogs. Got exciting matchups again here this Saturday. No more high school games this week. So we'll be back at it next week for playoffs, districts. But Friday night, we're out in Flint again. And on Saturday night in Flint, as Flint AFC gets their second home moves to collision here. Now Jakubowski will take a shot from distance, and that will go up and over.
Not a bad look there from distance as falls on her right foot. The keeper was out just a little bit, but unable to put that shot on frame and safely out for a goal kick.
So Flint City will welcome in Ann Arbor AFC. And then the men's side will welcome in Midwest United on Saturday night, 7:30, more fireworks. And they put those things out right away, man. There's like no break. It's like the game ends and fireworks happen within about 2 minutes.
Making sure they get them off with enough people in the crowd, you know.
Game this past weekend, over 2,700 fans in the stands. And the winner of this game will win outright title of MAC Red champions here. Eisenhower and the Eagles only need a tie, but win gets it done either way as well. One back by Carmody. Ball out on that far side for a throw-in. Ball played back to Hill. And 14 shutouts on the season. Ball played up over the top, a good ball. Kozuski, collision there with Sidaway. Another good opportunity. For the Romeo Bulldogs.
That was a lovely floated ball in, and there should be a foul coming out. "17 minutes into this second half, still remains scoreless. Scoreless draw, like we mentioned, will be good enough for Eisenhower to claim the MAC Red title. Romeo needing a win here tonight. Still plenty of time left. Both sides to still make an impact on this match.
Got to be quicker there, just Barron, as her pocket was picked. Didn't realize She didn't have that much time. That's probably more of a communication thing for her teammates. Awareness there would be important because that could have cost them a counterattack. Now here come the Bulldogs. Good ball. Lydia Hill. That's a good tackle. Temperature of this game starting to rise as both teams starting to realize what's happening now with 22 minutes remaining in this game. Kelly, who rang one off the crossbar 10 minutes ago. All playing to Glazewski. So a throw-in coming up here now for the Bulldogs. First time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends and family. All hits off Lydia Hill's face. Carmody, arms were up, it looked like, but referee's in the right spot as this ball comes in. Sidaway makes the grab.
Dangerous ball there. Sidaway has to come pretty far off her line to come make that grab, but if she doesn't come out there, I think there's a Bulldog on the end of it going to be putting it towards frame, so wisely done on her part.
So throw in for the Eagles. O'Laughlin. Jakubowski plays back. Long ball. Settle down and put back over midfield. Now Carmody, she got space. And this is out wide towards Hill, and out of touch it will go.
And Carmody had a lot of space in front of her, and she's looking for her teammate, just puts a little bit too much on it. Turnover there, and Romeo would have had numbers had they just kept possession, but they win it here off the turnover. And turn it right back over.
Turnover to turnover.
What's your favorite type of turnover? Apple? Chocolate turnover? Was it Arby's? Arby's used to have those turnovers, right?
Didn't McDonald's have apple?
Oh, they had the apple pie, yeah.
It's same thing. Yeah, kind of. It's like, I don't think people understand the difference between a strudel and a pie is. Like apple pie and strudel. You know, it's like or like those crumple, like whatever. I mean, there's like so many different versions of like dessert nowadays you can throw stuff into, you know. I mean, like I had the best ever apple pie strudel thing up in Port Huron here a number of years back for our anniversary. Oh, ball given back to Kelly. Plays to Carmody. A one-touch to Glazewski. Glazewski with a shot. Saved by Sidaway. Rebound. Back to Lydia Hill. Hill now. Now Glazewski back with it. Puts this one in for Sidaway. My goodness. I mean, Steve, I might have some of that on replay. I mean, there's just bouncing back and forth. It's just the moment, you know. I only got like 12 seconds of replays to do, but some chaos there in the box is back live. But another good opportunity. That was moments away from, you know, getting a potential game-leading goal here for the Romeo Bulldogs. Pressure continues here for the Bulldogs. Kept on, nope, just off. It's Palazzolo making that run.
Tempo has been raised here in the last several minutes, and now that we're just under 20 minutes to go, 18 minutes to be exact here in this second half, Romeo starting to feel that pressure a little bit, understanding they have to throw everything forward, do anything they can to find a way to get that go-ahead goal. Pressure mounting here as the chances have been coming. strong all throughout this half from both sides.
Kako. Ozuski lays it back for Barron. She looked to take a shot, and that's right at sit away.
Keep working, Rod!
Not the time for a defensive miscue if you're the Bulldogs. But at some point in time, Trevor Foster looking at the clock with 17 to go is going to start putting more numbers forward, right?
Yeah, I have to imagine so. A draw doesn't do you any good, and he's going to have to pick his moments, as you don't want to get exposed too much with throwing an extra person forward, but at the same time, you don't want to let that clock slip away either. So I have to imagine with about 15 to go, so maybe another minute or two, maybe closer to 10 minutes, maybe he makes an adjustment with a formation or a substitution of sorts to throw an extra body forward. But, they have been dangerous in the last several minutes, so hasn't been for lack of effort.
This ball goes right into Hill's hands, and she'll roll it out here. Palazzolo plays this up towards Glazewski. Just can't play it with the head, and ball out wide to Palazzolo. She's got lots of green space in front of her. Looked like she may have been offsides, and she was.
First offsides decision of the game called against Romeo. Coming at a crucial point here with 15 to play. Can't waste any of these opportunities on the counter. And
oh, good work from Kelly. Dispossessed was Hill, and the ball got a touch.
been some good passing in tight areas for Romeo in the attacking third, just unable to find that final ball to get a good clean look on goal.
A little clip there at the end of that from Glazewski.
Let's go, Dogs!
Senior forward. 3 goals, 1 assist on the season for her as this ball's thrown in towards Hill, and that one's going to go out of touch. Ball cleared up. It's Barron. Keeps going. Met by contact and a free kick coming up here now from about 33 yards from goal. So a free kick here for the Romeo Bulldogs with 13 and a half to go. You're watching Girls High School Soccer MAC Red title game here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Is Hill, some confusion. That was set now. Barron will take a shot, and that one will go wide.
On a bad little set play there from Romeo. I think we talked to head coach before the game. He said they may have had a thing or two up their sleeve if they get a set piece, and there you saw
Some confusion.
A little variation, a little set piece to try to trick Ike as free kick goes just wide of the net.
This part of the match brought to you by Basecamp Fitness of Troy. Get maximum results in half the time. For more information about Basecamp Fitness Troy and their high-intensity workouts, head to basecampfitness.com. Romeo continuing with the pressure. Another foul just called. That might have been a handball.
Either way, free kick coming here for the Bulldogs. They won't care. And this one again in a dangerous position, about 35 yards out. This one, just one girl on the ball. Doesn't look there'll be any trickeration here. This one pretty straightforward, John.
No more trickery. Three-man wall. I believe this is Hill standing over it. Ball shot, and that goes right to Sidaway. I was always curious, it's one of those things, as a former goalkeeper myself, you as well, those in-betweeners, Steve, are the ones that we always had the hardest time with, right? When I say the in-betweener, where you weren't quite sure if you could come out, and it kind of froze you. You kind of almost got stuck in quicksand, they always say, as your coach would say, if you didn't move quickly, right? Like a floater right there to the top of the six, maybe we're on an angle. That's a ball that goalkeepers just don't like. We don't see a lot of those, man.
You never know to come, to wait, to pull back, if your defender's going to clear it or not. So, you have to be, you have to anticipate off your line if you're going to come quickly to come pick that one up. Or sometimes it's best to stay back, let your defender clearance. So, got to make a lot of quick decisions there in a short time. And yes, you're right, that some of those in-between balls can be some of the more difficult ones to judge.
And I don't know why we don't see more of those. Why aren't we seeing teams? I know, obviously shots are great. You don't get shots on frame, but
that in-between ball is not the most ideal for the attacking team. It does create chaos for a goalkeeper, but it's not the cleanest from an attacking team, I think, to build off of. So it can cause chaos, but it's not necessarily the easiest ball to control. Here's Ike.
O'Loughlin here looking for Dukai. Out comes Hill, and 10 minutes to play. It's do or die here for the Bulldogs, looking to get a championship on this Monday night. Got to start getting numbers more forward. They've been in control of the second half for most of it. Ike so far been able to weather the storm.
We talked about it all match, and comfortability of Ike knowing that a tie is all they need tonight. And now you start getting into these last 10 minutes, and they know one shot will beat them, and they could watch their title hopes be ripped right away from them. But at the same time, right now, they're in good position with 10 minutes to go. Still a tie game. At this point, clock ticking down is the only thing that those Ike players are worried about.
Jaco says, go Jakubowski, go Jakubowski. Ball then just cleared away. And while we say the word title and championship and things like that, this game does not have overtime. Well, that ball hit right off the face, and a shot. Somehow that ball just goes right off the face of DeYoung, and she finds a way to collect herself and put a shot on frame.
It's good defensive work there from Romeo to clear that one away. Number 10, Annie Frank.
Ball back in. Now Kelly right there. There's Carmody now. Dukai. Oh, good tackle by Kelly. Oh, good work from Carmody. She's got Hill, lays it off on that far side to Kako. Oh, Lydia Hill brings it down, and that's going to be knocked away And the Bulldogs bring a couple more subs in. Thrown in. That's Amadeo. Good save by Barron as now Hill tries to bring it down, but Young goes to Barron. Out wide here to Palazzolo. Looking to put this one in the box. It's not a bad ball. Far post. Falls to Kelly. Puts it back in. One by Kako.
Just unable to find a teammate there in all the madness, but Romeo remains in possession here. They're going to get another throw in here along that far side.
As this game does have that playoff feel to it, you know, these are the kind of games where, you know, these chaotic moments can create opportunity. Ball kind of deflects and still inside the 18. That's Dukai. This ball goes out of touch. Our match brought to you by Doug Steinert at Century 21 Campbell. Doug can lead you from beginning to end of the entire process, from inspections and looking to find that perfect home or sell that perfect home. You can email Doug Steinert at dougsteinert@gmail.com. Start your house buying or selling process today. Is Hill now on the ball? She'll go down, but they'll say good tackle. The ball goes to Barron. Barron cuts it back, puts it to her right foot, a shot, sit away with the save.
Great opportunity here from Romeo. Little cut back at the top of the box, able to fire that shot. Sidaway coming up big though with the save and keeping this game scoreless. Just over 5 minutes to play in this second half. 5 minutes for a chance for a title, both sides battling hard here.
We'll keep playing as Palazzolo plays it into Barron. That ball will skirt out. Here's that last shot from Barron. As she cuts his back, Steve puts on her right foot and just fires. Sidaway was there, though. She's been there all night long. More comments coming in from Mary Gutierrez. Go Romeo. 4 minutes to play. Amadeo finds Barron. Luther. Into Kelly. We'll try to touch her by Kako, but Kelly gets it back. Now Dukai. Dukai cuts it inside. Hard foul called there. Dukai goes down. So a good opportunity coming up here for the Eagles with 3:18 to play.
Not much time left, and I doubt Eisenhower will be in any rush to get this ball back into play, as at this point they're fully aware that the best thing that can happen in this next 3 minutes is absolutely nothing. Just remain tied as
O'Laughlin will take this kick.
A chance to secure that championship here if you're Eisenhower.
Yeah, I'd be looking to boot this on the roof of the building behind you over there. Referee blows the whistle as O'Loughlin steps up to the ball, and she'll play it into the corner, at least try to. That's misplayed. Hill went down, and there's the advantage call. You bring it back. Well called there by the official.
Yeah, it was a clear foul there, but there was the potential for Romeo to run out and break on a quick counter, but referee pulled it back, no advantage gained, and free kick coming here for the Bulldogs with just over 2 minutes to play in this second half.
Time is not on the side of the Bulldogs, but not for a valiant effort. It's Kelly looking for Palazzolo, but misplayed. It drops. Now Palazzolo will take a step. Far post. A head on that across the face of the goal. I mean, Steve, Bulldogs, let's go. I mean, they're putting everything at the kitchen sink. They just haven't found the back of the net yet. As you'll see DeYoung just take her time, and this is where the referee can control the clock. This ball played up. Foul called there by the referee. Jaco saying, watching from Toledo. Well, we appreciate you tuning in from Toledo.
Free kick here just on their side of the midfield.
We're going to see DeYoung just stand right there. That will get you a yellow.
Doing everything to tick off each second.
So Hill puts this one in a little shove. I was going to say that's a foul. It's not the call you want if you're the Bulldogs, but it's the right call by the referee.
Yeah, pretty obvious there when the arms come extended away from the body. It's one thing to battle and push a little bit here and there to try to get every inch, but when the arms come extended like that, pretty easy to make that foul call. And right in front of the referee is 30 seconds show here on the clock.
Yeah, again, I would just be booting this into the crowd. But, that's a foul.
He's going to stop the clock.
A yellow card issued to DeYoung. So there's 11 seconds remaining.
Well, I'm going to see if they might get a change here in the clock. There was about 16, 15 seconds left when the whistle was blown, but about 4 or 5 seconds did run off the clock. I'm not sure if the referee noticed, or definitely looks like the coaching staff is trying to get the attention of the referee. But I'm not sure if they're going to put any more time back on that clock.
I don't believe they are.
Oh, they do. Now it's at 15.
So this ball is put in. Hill is in the box as the goalkeeper for the Bulldogs with 8 seconds remaining. And there you have it, as Eisenhower and the Eagles are your 2023 MAC Red champions.
Yeah, John, and the Eagles proved to be the better team here tonight. Knowing that all they had to do was come away with a draw. They were able to secure that draw in a 0-0 fashion. Not the excitement that some people may look for, but for them, they knew all they needed was a draw, and good enough to be crowned MAC Red champions here tonight. And they've done so with a great effort, a great season, and credit to Romeo and the Bulldogs as well. A fantastic season here and quite the fight up until the last match day of the season. Both teams will begin district play here within the week or so, and both teams will have their eyes on a long state run. But here tonight, a tie on the pitch, but the championship is crowned to the Eagles of Eisenhower, coming away here, the 0-0 draw, but that's enough to secure them the championship, John. And quite a thrilling game. Not too many times you could say that about a 0-0 game with chances, but knowing both teams had to try to find a way to really push it at both ends, it was up and down action all evening.
That it was. We are going to step aside here, take a commercial break. And we're going to have some post-game interviews here, post-game coverage. But the final score here, scoreless draw. And that scoreless draw means that the Eisenhower Eagles are your 2023 MAC Red champions. We'll be back on their side of the break. Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Basecamp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Basecamp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. We help players develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills, receiving and finishing from different situations such as volleys, headers, one touch, and off the dribble, with and without pressure. In addition, we help players increase their speed of play, dominate with their off-the-ball movement, awareness of space, defenders, and teammates. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, as well as large groups and team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country. We've also developed one of the most detail-oriented training programs to help out players. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. For more information, visit our website, evolutionperformancetraining.com, or text or call 248-818-3943.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
The kind of forgotten pillar, right, of sports, right, where like we always talk about it, we always say that the mental edge is the difference because everyone's, athletic, technical, tactical at a certain level, but we don't actually spend a ton of time on it necessarily, right? So kind of talk to me about that. Do you feel like I can see there being huge benefits to all the kids and all the families from a just socialization and collective mental health standpoint with these conversations, and then also a
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our Founders Rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back into Romeo High School here. The final score, scoreless draw here. No one in favor of anybody, but it's a scoreless draw. And the Eisenhower Eagles are your 2023 MAC champions. And hey, our player of the game today is the goalkeeper, Amy Sidaway, who had a fantastic game, and she's standing right now with our co-host and co-anchor, Mr. Steve Besk.
Thanks, John. Joined here by goalkeeper Amy Sidaway. 7th shutout of the season, 10-save performance tonight. Obviously, you guys would love to come away with the victory, but tonight a win was as good as a victory. Wrapping up that MAC Red title, talk about what went through your emotions in this game today.
It was a really tough game. We were trying to manage the game, keep the ball in front of us, and I feel like everybody worked hard, everybody played their best, and I just love seeing the effort from my team.
Defensively, you guys were locked in all game. The effort was there. Talk about how proud of you were you of your back line today and the effort they put in front of you?
I was really proud of everybody. Everybody gave like 110%, and we were all just working so hard to keep the ball out of the net, try and score a goal if we could, which didn't end up happening, but that was okay because a tie was all we needed.
The season started. Everyone always wants to win the division they're in. Talk about this group of girls being a senior in your last season here at Eisenhower, being able to come out as MAC Red champions. Talk about what that means for you.
Yeah, so last year we actually didn't win the MAC, which kind of sucked. So it's great this year to be able to win it. And that was like our goal throughout the entire season, to win the MAC. And I'm just really proud of what everybody did today.
Well, congratulations again, but it doesn't get any easier. You see Stony Creek in the first game of district starting on Wednesday. Talk about how you have to make that quick switch and now flip on to focusing on that next opponent.
Yep, everybody's really excited about this win, but we got to keep our minds on Stony Creek. It's going to be a really tough game. We've lost to them in the past, like in the years prior, and we're going to work our best to try and get a win out of it.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining us. Congratulations on the game tonight and the championship, and best of luck on Wednesday.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. And as we now have the replays here, Steve, she had a fantastic game. A good luck to the Eisenhower Eagles this season in the playoffs. They have a tough matchup here coming up later this week. And, just looking at these replays here from the game, Steve, what are your thoughts, man? I mean, it was a good game.
But both teams up and down the field, open type match. We knew that no one was going to be conservative. They were just trying to both teams were throwing everything they could at the goal to try to get that go-ahead goal, and both goalkeepers stepped up tonight. We talked about bringing Amy Sidaway in here as our player of the game, but both goalkeepers actually stood on their head tonight. And it was a game that I think both teams can be proud of. Romeo, nothing to hang your head about, right? You didn't lose this title because you lost the game, right? Maybe you just didn't get enough opportunities in on goal and finding one to break through. But a really good performance from the Bulldogs tonight. The draw was good enough for Ike, though, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Is the MAC Red title falls to Eisenhower again, and now it's on to district play for both these teams. We just talked to Amy Sidaway talking about playing Stony Creek coming up. So still a lot to play for both of these sides as now this state tournament run begins, John. And, let's get into some playoff soccer.
That we are, and that we will. I mean, we have a couple more games are coming up later this week, and we'll be out at Flint and the AFC matchup here on Friday night. And then the Flint City Bucks on Fridays. They will welcome Midwest United, but that'll be a wrap here for us. As final score 0-0 for all of our crew here at the Michigan Soccer Network. Sam Fisher on camera, Damon Knight on utilities, audio, and support staff. Steve Besk, my co-commentator, and my name is Jonathan Turner. And we're excited that you stopped by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like us, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time for more soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network.